Hey everyone, Emily here. I wanted to stop in before you get into the episode proper and tell you all some pretty awesome news. We recently reached our $300 Patreon goal, which is super exciting. It just continues to help us fund the show and do all the things that we want to be able to do for you guys without it having to come directly out of pocket. So just overall, thank you guys so much for continuing to support us. But the really additionally cool thing about meeting that particular goal is that we opened the store. We are now selling official STF merch on our website. So visit southerntomfoolery.com to visit the store. We've also, if you haven't checked it out, we recently updated the website itself. So, very cool, very streamlined, very snazzy. And we just wanted to be able to share the fun, quirky, nerdy merch shit that we can with you guys. So definitely take a peek, check that out. And for those of you who are our patrons, specifically at the $25 tier, the Pools of Paradise level, they get a 20% discount for all merchandise at the store. So if you were considering bumping up your patron level to something a little more bougie, if that's something you're interested in and or available to do, that does come with that really neat benefit. So far, we have a few items up, and we are adding more every week. And if there's something that you don't see that you kind of would really like to see, hit us up on the Discord. Let us know. We want to be able to give you guys the stuff that you want to see. But again, thank you all so much for your help. We're super excited to get this off the ground. And we're just, again, so happy to be able to share this with all of you. Without further gushing from me, let me get you into episode 78, Pardon the Corruption.
You corrupted motherfucker.
Rude. This intro is just for me then.
Yeah, just for you.
You
as far as we know.
You mean, grilled, frightful, scary-looking lizard.
You say it like this is a life decision I made.
Yeah. I'm blaming you, Heath, for everything.
I'm blaming you because it's accurate.
This point forward.
Heath is technically correct here, just as the arbiter of this discussion.
Which is the best kind of correct.
Indeed.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm good.
Pretty solid.
I'm good, man. I got my Tito's bandana on.
You do. You do have your orange Tito's bandana on.
My hair's getting so long because I haven't wanted to go and get it cut and catch coronavirus.
Dude, I know, right?
I just have to hold it back. Right. But I'm really excited. I'm particularly pumped because tomorrow, me and my mom are gonna hang out and get drunk and watch a bunch of MMA fights.
Okay.
Which is not a typical mom hang, but I'm really pumped about it.
That's a pretty solid, solid mom hang, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm super excited.
What everybody do for 4th of July?
Nothing.
Chilled. Straight chilled.
Yeah. Stayed at home.
Yeah.
Relaxed.
Chilled so hard.
I did go over to my aunt's house and sat on the porch so that I did not get too close to anybody and ate some beef tips or something. I don't know. And then I was like, all right, I got to roll.
I mean, I guess, having coronavirus out there as a thing is you can be like, oh, no, I'm sorry, Uncle Jack. I don't really want to talk. I need the 6 foot distance. Surely you understand. No, son, you don't need the 6 foot distance.
But a do
We'll meet at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but we do.
Yeah. I mean,
What you need to go is take 20 friends and go to Pensacola and party.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Well, I got some hot dogs, but then realized that I don't have a grill. So I just microwaved a hot dog and was like,
You could have at least
That's-
boiled.
I mean, that's American as fuck.
But
that is. Very
It's
much
sad,
so.
but it's American.
What was it? At least
Well,
ballpark hot
yeah.
dogs.
no, man. It was it's not the red ones though. Those give me headaches.
It's not like the nuclear pink ones.
Yeah, not those. They give me
Oh,
headaches.
jeez.
so I've got a
They give you headaches. It's such a random thing.
I think it's
They're
the,
so bright.
nuclear
I
red
just
dye.
so I have a hot dog related question that
Oh, God.
All right.
no, I'm just
All
just
right.
curious if this
You're a
is a
hot
thing
dog.
that anybody else has ever done, or listeners let us know.
Oh, God.
Really?
Where are we going with this?
So many
Where are we going?
directions.
So nervous.
Mayonnaise and cheese on a hot dog?
I mean, definitely cheese.
Definitely cheese, yeah.
I just wonder because that's something that I loved as a kid. Just
I mean, a little
Mayonnaise.
mayo in the bun, you know what I
mayo
mean?
in the
Yeah,
bun
mayo on
with,
the bun's no big.
with
yeah.
cheese, and that's it.
Yeah. I like mayo, so I've never done that, but I don't see why that would be bad.
I would prefer chili.
I like chili cheese myself.
I didn't know
Oh,
if that
chili
was
dog.
some weird thing that was unique to me. Probably not. Nothing's unique
Joshua, it's mayonnaise and cheese, my friend.
on a hot dog.
You guys
though.
heard about these
On
things?
anything, though. Like,
Yeah.
Mayo
I'd
and
check
cheese
out.
have
on
you
a
guys heard about
sandwich?
that dank mayo cheese combo, dude?
Now you're telling
I
me
don't
hot
know if you
dogs are
guys-
sandwiches?
Yeah, they're definitely a type of sandwich, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the secret menu. You know, you just got to go and ask them
Well,
for
a
it.
sub is a type of sandwich.
Is a taco a sandwich?
We're not getting into that.
Quesadilla?
No.
I'm going to
We'll
argue that it
hey,
is.
we'll have a Tom Talks about this.
All right, so yeah, we'll have the sandwich Tom talks in the near
I
future.
think that's a solid pivot, in my opinion. I think
Yeah,
I might skip
I've
that
been
one.
looking for an idea for Tom Talks.
just
you
like
know?
listeners just send in things that might or might not be a sandwich, and then we'll decide on air.
We can
Yeah.
just rebrand it as Torta Talks, so.
I mean,
was-
you tried.
48 out of 55. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you the 48 on
Nobody
that.
laughed, so I died a little, but it was fine.
I was going to say, with no laughs, I think a 48 is pretty high.
I'm trying to be generous, man. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's pretty generous.
So 22.
Thanks.
Let's talk
22.
about
Beer.
this corruption a little bit.
Tight.
So I'm not going to get all the way into it just yet, but what I will say is that every night going forward, Heath, Mike is going to have to roll a fortitude save.
Okay.
Every time that you take a long rest, you go to bed at night, you got to roll.
Well, I'm good at
Not a
those.
fortitude save. I'm sorry, a will save.
Oh, see, now
My
you're
fault.
an asshole.
All of a sudden, things got terrible.
I was like,
Went from
fortitude
good
save,
to
sweet. This
bad,
won't be too bad.
So if you fail, you have two options.
When I fail.
You can spend a resolve point to change that to a success, or you move up the corruption progress track. I'll give you a little bit more details as we go forward, but you are now on. So you've got a manifestation, stage 2, and it's frightful. And this is what this means. You get a gift and you get a stain. Your gift is that you find joy in scaring others and you have a knack for knowing how to do so. So you're going to gain a +2 enhancement bonus to intimidate checks, and the save DCs of your fear effects increase by 2. You can now use the intimidate skill demoralize others as a move action. Pretty good. Pretty good for Mike to, as a move action, be able to shake him up a little bit with that +2 bonus on the check nonetheless. However, you get this stain that comes with it. Your mind is so focused on spreading fear that you are susceptible to mental manipulation. Take a -2 penalty to saving throws against mind-affecting effects that aren't illusions or fear effects, and you lose any bonuses against or immunities to such effects. If you fail a saving throw against such an effect, it lasts 1d3 additional rounds.
Okay. But they're not fear effects? That's cool.
Yeah, so like
I still have
charm
a
effects,
+2 to
you know,
fear.
dazes, those kind of things you'll have a minus against. But anything that's trying to scare you, you can just smile right back at him.
Will that count against his corruption save?
No, it's because he's making a save against the corruption.
Mm-hmm.
So it which is
Like a disease?
Yeah,
or something,
it's more so like
Different.
a full-on affliction rather than just an effect. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay. Cool beans.
Okay. So yeah, that's kind of what it means for you right now. But just know that if you want to have that guarantee for a success, you're going to need that resolve point at the end of the day. So keep that in mind as we go forward. I will say, however, that Mike himself does not know fully what's going on. You know, it's not like Mike all of a sudden is like, oh, I'm corrupted. You know, what you feel right now is that you just start to feel disconnected from the world a little bit. You just feel on edge, and your nightmares are going to be vivid and regular. You know, we'll get into that more, but you are just kind of, as far as what Mike's is feeling now, is this kind of loss of joy. Just a general kind of like irritability. All right?
Okay.
So, you get a great night's sleep after all that.
Yeah.
And y'all wake up the next morning to 2 messages on your comm units that are through the Keys of Elysium app.
Well, Orin will start his day with a prayer because y'all motherfuckers need Ebro. First of all. But I mean, I guess he'd check his comm unit at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, Ziva would certainly take a peek and check, see if she's had anything from the pools or whatever.
Yeah, I'd imagine Fel would get a notification from the AI saying, hey, you got a message.
No, it's not from the AI. It's directly from the app. Orin, on your phone, you have a message from Philip, who requests a meeting with you and Mike later that evening, like around 8 p.m. He asks that you and Mike come. Mike, you get the same message too, right? It's like sent to both of you, kind of CC'd to both of you. You also notice on the CC line is Kane. Yeah.
The security chief, right? Mm-hmm. Orin grumbles. I assume that it's because of the scene that we made at the security ship is going to be my guess. But Orin makes a mental note of it, and I mean, you know, gets up, brushes his teeth with a normal sized toothbrush, and you know, gets ready to go meet everyone else, I guess, in the common room.
Ziva and Fel. The second message you guys receive. It is Cathessa inviting you guys to dinner this evening. Kuiper, you also get this message. You're copied on this message in your room.
Thought I was just chopped liver there for a second.
And Cathessa is offering an invitation to a dinner party at the Taste of Elysium this evening. And she basically mentions that she's feeling better, and she says, Kuiper, I know that it was just supposed to be me and you, but I've asked some other guests to join us. She wants Fel and Ziva there as well. Plus, you see Rami's name on the CC as well. And she's looking to have dinner around 7:30 that evening.
Remind us who Rami is?
Rami is the android...
Augmenter or...
No, she's a guest here.
No, she's like a tech mogul or something.
That's right, okay. All right.
I was going to say she's the one that's got the nice android handler because she doesn't know how to social interact.
Correct. And she's also the one that interceded on your behalf when Kane Zofal came and tried to lambaste y'all for interfering, right? Mm-hmm. And then the final message that you all receive is a message from Dr. Lohman, asking if she could pay a visit to each of your rooms at about 9 in the morning. So 9 in the morning for the APA crew and about 9:15 for you, Kuiper, is what she's asking. She's just seeing if you're available in your rooms at that time. Ziva, what do you do when you wake up?
There's a whole process. She, of course, brushes her
about it.
teeth with, a normal-sized toothbrush. Please let this be a running gag. But she has kind of like her, I would call it a glorified hygiene kit, or a hyper fancy hygiene kit. And she kind of like goes through and does her sort of beauty regimen and exfoliates and all that jazz.
While you're in the mirror, doing all that, roll a perception check for me, please.
Oh, okay.
It's just nothing. It's nothing.
That's
a
not
trap.
great for me. That's gonna be a 21.
You fail to notice an eyebrow that's sticking up just a little bit too
Oh
much.
God, no!
What you do see is you're kind of getting yourself together, grooming yourself. You look down for a second. When you look back up, you see Uli behind you in the mirror with her stomach like open, like ripped, like gashed open, and like blood just pouring out of her stomach. And she's like holding it, and she's like, and you turn around and you see nothing. She's not there. She's not there.
Oof.
That was rude.
Emily's lips are pursed
Not my
so
Uli.
hard right now.
Leave my little mother alone.
How do you react to that?
I mean, yeah, she would definitely spin around and sort of kind of double check her space, and she would turn back and check the mirror. She would sound stupid, but probably kind of cast detect magic on the mirror, maybe, just to see.
Yeah, nothing.
Then she would stop the regular beauty regimen and go and just kind of like wash her face, like splash water on her face, and say like and do a little bit of meditation after that. Kind of think back on what Oren's taught her and sort of try and collect herself.
Okay.
After she kind of like gets her bearings, she would shoot a quick message to the pools, just a quick checkup, just kind of, hey, just seeing how everybody is. All right, to ping me back. Bye.
Phil, why don't you tell me about your day? How do you start?
I mean, do you really want to know what type of gross stuff Fel does in the morning?
Kinda.
Okay,
I
well,
wouldn't have asked.
well, I'll give you the quick and dirty.
Uh-huh.
He brushes his teeth with a normal sized toothbrush.
Okay.
He fixes himself some coffee.
Phil's way too big to,
He's just
to
tall.
have a normal sized
Okay,
toothbrush. He has to have
Verthani-sized
a
toothbrush.
a
Sure.
Verthani
Yeah, it's
sized
15 foot
toothbrush,
wide.
right?
As he's 18 feet tall.
Each tooth is like half a foot tall.
Fel the giant. But no, he'll fix himself a cup of coffee and or have the facilities do it for him. Smoke a cigarette and just kind of scroll through news feeds and catch up on what's happening in the world.
Well, we'll say before you get to the news feeds, as you're brushing your teeth, you're looking in the mirror. And I need you to roll a will save.
Straight will save. All right. No perception. That's not great. 5 on the die for 9 total.
As you're looking at the mirror, if you remember at the gala, your dance partner mentioned to you kind of the eyes being a thing for Verthani, you know, and it being a bit of a struggle sometimes to like be seen as genuine or whatever, because, you know, it's just big black eyes, so it's kind of hard to read sometimes. And so you're thinking about that as you're looking in the mirror, and you're like really looking at your eyes, kind of opening them really wide, squinting them, you know, doing the things that we do in the mirror in the morning when we're kind of groggy and thinking about things. And as you do that, you start to feel that tingle in the back of your neck again, but like instead of it kind of making its way down your whole body, it feels more like it's like balling up at the bottom of your throat. You know, and at first it's just like you got a lump in your throat and you start swallowing, you know, trying to kind of just swallow it down, and then it feels like a little tickle and you start kind of, you know, trying to hack it up or whatever. Maybe it's just something from the cigarettes that you smoke, you know, just kind of your morning phlegm or whatever. But it just whatever is in there starts to seem to swell and get bigger to where like your air starts to become impeded, your ability to breathe. And you're kind of opening your mouth, you're looking in the mirror, kind of looking at the back of your throat, and you see the like round surface of something black, like at the back of your throat. And it seems to be pushing up your throat. And you can't breathe. I need you to roll a fortitude save.
Oh no. I'm not great at those. Actually, no, I'm not too bad. It's a +7. So let's see. 18 total.
Okay, you're going to take 9 points of damage, of suffocation damage, you know, and kind of bludgeoning damage from inside as this thing swells, you know, and you can't breathe, and you start kind of like, you know, bringing your hand to your throat. You're still looking in the mirror at this thing that seems to be like oozing its way out of your throat. And you can start to taste it now as it reaches the back of your tongue. And it's like this oily, kind of coppery taste that right there at the back of your tongue. It like gives you a tinge in the corners of your jaw, but you still can't breathe. Roll another fortitude save.
All right. 20 total.
All right, you're going to take 6 points of damage. And you can see now your throat kind of swell out under your chin in a spherical shape. And you finally, and you cough and you feel something kind of dislodge a little bit, not all the way, but a significant portion of this object in your throat now becomes visible in your mouth. And what you can see is another Verthani eyeball coming up into your mouth, filling your entire, you know, oral cavity with this slick, slimy, oily substance. And your whole mouth just seems to swell and fill with it. And you can see now through this third eye. So like your vision is all distorted now because you're seeing out of your mouth. Roll another fortitude save.
Oh no, that's not great. It's a 18. Nope, 16.
You take 16 points of
16?
bludgeoning damage as this thing starts to knock out your teeth, and it like swells in your mouth so much your jaw opens, but it's like too big to come out of your mouth. You feel it stretching against the corners of your lips. Your lips are cracking, and your vision is now being taken over by this one single eye, this big black Verthani orb that just tries to come out of your mouth. I need one more fortitude save, dude.
All right. Let's see, it's a 19.
All right, you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as it bursts from your mouth finally, and you see in the mirror like your mouth split at the corners, you know, like Joker style, and it just comes out. A couple teeth fall into your sink. Roll another wisdom save.
22.
You're like looking down at the sink as blood starts to pour out of your mouth, and you look back up at the mirror, and like immediately everything just snaps back into focus. Your mouth is fine. Your vision restores to normal. You don't have all your teeth are there, but that taste remains.
Fel drops his 18-foot toothbrush and just kind of shakily walks out of, like, stops immediately what he was doing and shakily walks back to the little living quarters, grabs, or the common room, grabs his pack of smokes, lights another one, and pours some whiskey into his coffee.
All right.
And just sits down and just kind of, staring into the cup. Not even smoking the cigarette.
Kuiper, what are you doing early in the morning? Like, you don't have to give me your whole routine, We know you take showers with bugs. Cool. Got it.
Well, okay, so basically, like, the alarm that he set the night before just goes off, and the lights are just so bright and strobing, so he's already just kind of pissed, so he does his entire morning routine in the dark. But, like, anytime he goes in the bathroom, he brings his weapons with him.
Hell yeah, you do.
Absolutely.
Keep that thing on me, dude.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, right now he's just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of researching.
Okay.
In the early morning.
Any particular subjects?
Actually, yeah. It's gonna be on Talk Crower.
All right, if you'll just shoot me a secret culture roll, and we're going to cut back to the group in the common room. So you got these messages, right? Some shit went down. You just found out all about Kuiper. I think this is your first chance as a group to kind of talk about, like, what the fuck is going on, as just the APA. So I wanted to give you that opportunity to kind of set the tone for the rest of the day.
Yeah. I will say this, when Ziva walks into the living room area, is Fel still got his cigarettes out?
He's sitting there with a mostly drank cup of coffee and a cigarette that is burned down to the butt that he didn't touch once, that just ash and fell like on his thigh, and he's just staring.
Ziva would go and take that out, put it out, and then she would take one for herself and sit down next to you and would say, I take it you had a rough morning as well.
Yeah, one of those things happened again. Fuck, man, I don't know. And he's just kind of at a loss for words.
Yeah.
What happened? Tell me.
I was brushing my teeth with a totally regular sized toothbrush for me, and I felt this lump in my throat, and I don't know, man. Like, there's a third eyeball came out of my mouth and knocked some teeth out, and I was bleeding down my fucking chest. I don't like this place, guys. I don't know that I want to be here anymore.
I understand, Fel. Captain, anything new with you? Mike, what about you?
I have no idea how I slept.
You got your full rest, but yeah, you're
shitty.
full of nightmares,
I mean, obviously not as shitty as Fel. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, like, he's definitely worried about, like, what's going on here at the place that we're at and stuff. But he's not going to be as weirded out as you guys are in the moment. I don't know. I think he'd probably be, like, in the background cooking bacon and shit. I need to eat to feel better, So I weighed 300 pounds.
Like to eat his feelings.
Captain?
I saw something not quite as personally physical as Fel, but something very personally upsetting. But it was gone as soon as I looked. and I can't find any trace of any kind of magical means.
Captain, what was it?
Yes, she would say it was Kully, in a state that it was like a memory but twisted. She was gutted. It was not pretty.
So, whatever it is that's fucking with our heads is... There's no consistency, but it's preying on our fears or something. I don't know. I don't understand it all the way, but yeah, I don't like it.
I didn't. I could fucking see through the eye coming out of my mouth, guys. I could see out of it.
Yeah, but you don't have an eye growing out of your mouth, do you, Phil?
And Phil opens wide and it's like, fuck, do I?
Perception check? I mean, can I see an eye growing out of Phil's
clearly
mouth?
does. He clearly does.
There
not.
it is.
Okay, no, nothing there. None of this shit is real. It's only as real as we make it.
Well, it really fucking hurt, man. I'm... And he just kind of still shakily grabs another cigarette and lights up and just starts chiefing on it, like chain smoking it.
So it's like, I feel like you were struggling not to be like, it really fucking hurt. I'm down 30 HP.
Oh, yeah, 39.
30 stamina.
Yeah, I can't do anything about your stamina, bro. I'm sorry.
I mean, in this moment, I'm assuming we're still sitting here resting. I could spend a resolve at the end of this to get that stamina back, right?
Sure could.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Here, eat some bacon as well.
That's what
That'll
it
cost you a resolve too.
is. Eating bacon.
It's worth it.
Mike's raw bacon. He
Yeah.
just sticks some.
No, dude, like he cooks, man.
No,
He's
dude.
not uncivilized.
Speaking of Mike, how does he look physically to us? Like,
I mean,
just tired, like he's had a bad night's sleep, or
yeah. So as far as the way the manifestation is reflecting on his actual physical presence is that, like, he always looks a little bit more like fierce, you know? I mean, it doesn't look like he's about to attack you or anything. You're his friends, you know? But he
more
definitely
surly.
it looks irritated and, like, you know, his eyes are, there's bags under his eyes as much as Vesk would get bags, you know, but maybe they're just like a little bloodshot or whatever. And he just, you notice a little tick in his back lip, you know, just every now and then, just a little quiver kind of around his back fangs, you know.
nothing
Right.
that
He's
isn't-
got it.
It's like this.
Yeah.
It's like keeps
Did y'all get that at
snarling
home?
one way.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
do it again.
yeah.
I think they missed it.
Yeah,
They missed
do
it.
it
He do
louder.
it one more time.
That wasn't, look, listeners, that wasn't for you. It's a visual aid for my fellow coworkers here.
So yeah, things kind of suck for everybody, I think, is the consensus, right?
Pretty much at Oren's, you know, kind of saying, I don't like it. Aziva would say, well, I think that we should figure out what the fuck is going on, one way or another. Did you all get this message about the doctor coming by? Or did you all see it, I suppose?
Yeah. Are we gonna let her in? Should we reply back? I don't really want to fuck with this stupid app.
I mean, fuck, I don't care to be here with whoever wants to see this room. They can come see the fucking room. I don't care if I don't feel like I should have to be
They
here.
want us to be
They
clear. She
wanna
wanted to see you.
Visit us.
Fells,
Oh, okay. All right.
you
I
know,
just
in
making
a
sure.
spot.
Yeah.
Maybe she knows something.
She is a doctor. Hopefully.
Listen, if this weird shit's happened to us, chances are pretty good that it's happened to other people at the resort as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably checking in on a lot of folk.
Well, perhaps then with our combined skill sets, we can get a little information from the good doctor when she comes by. Well, just take a deep breath and know that we're going to figure out what the fuck is going on here, and then we will leave.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever you say, boss.
So you send her a message back?
Yeah, Ziva would reply and just say, we're here. Come on, when
Yeah, I mean,
ready.
so, we'll fast forward to that. And you hear a knock on your door, at the right at 9 o'clock. Whenever you sent her the message, she was like, great, see you there. And at 9 o'clock, you hear a soft rap at the door.
Ziva would first, I assume there's like a little peephole kind of situation.
Sure, yeah, there's but it's like future people, so it's like a
Obviously.
hologram, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Or like a little view screen,
It's a peephole above a grin.
Yeah,
That's how
This
it
is the
works in
new
the future.
Elysium after all.
She would just kind of double check and make sure it is the doctor, and she would kind of check on her crew before she opens the door, make sure everybody's kosher, and she would let her in and say, welcome, please come in.
Thank you. I am sorry to disturb. This is just a routine check on the guest. We are just wondering how you are feeling. How are things? Do you feel relaxed? Is there anything that you need medically or mentally? How are you feeling?
Can I get a sense motive?
I was gonna say, I want to sense that motherfucking motive, dude.
Whoa.
Phil needs that too.
Natural 20.
Nice.
That's gonna be like a 32,
Fucking A.
I think.
Natural 1.
Yeah, 32.
Ziva rolls a 5 and gets a 37.
Actually, Ziva rolled terribly. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and use my improvisation adornment
To
to
reroll.
redo.
Nice.
Oh, much better. Okay. So 16 plus 13 is that many.
29.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, both of you definitely get the sense that she's, I don't know, hiding is not the right word, but this is definitely more than a routine checkup. This is weird. Ziva, you've been a resort manager for a long time. You don't send doctors to check on the guests. That's weird. Zach, Oren, with that natural 20, it's beyond just weird. You can tell that the doctor is nervous. She's real nervous.
So we're gonna take a step towards the doc and be like,
Why, Doc? Should we be all right? Should we be in need of any kind of mental assistance?
As he asks that, Ziva wants to detect thoughts.
Okay. Is that
nice, dude.
so?
Dude, yeah.
There's a
that's
save against that, right?
Yeah, it's 15.
15. Okay. Well, she rolls a 15 on the die.
Shit. Okay.
There's nothing to worry about. It's just, did any of you have the shrimp at the gala?
Yes, I did.
You did. Anybody else here have the shrimp?
What does the shrimp have to do with it, Doc?
Well, did you have the shrimp?
I didn't have the fucking shrimp. Quit dodging the question.
I'm not. I'm just. The thing is, roll.
At this
roll-
point,
roll an
Oren
intimidation.
steps behind her. Like, he's gonna step, like, kind of blocking the door.
All right, roll an intimidation check.
I can do that. Oh, that's pretty good. I got 19 on the die, plus 8, 27.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you just kind of slide around, close the door, and she looks back and she's like, "Okay. There has been some things that are going on around here that are some strange symptoms, and I think that there was some bad food. People have been reporting getting bad sleep, getting sick, feeling weak, and I didn't want to, cause a panic because of a possible foodborne illness. This would be devastating for our reopening, as you can imagine. But I am trying to isolate where this started, and so I would like to ask you a few questions, if you have had shrimp.
All right, so at this point, I would like to roll sense motive, but I think like at least one more round of Emily's detect thought, or Ziva's detect thoughts has gone off, right?
She negated it.
She negated the first
she negated
round.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Meat speaks.
All right, well, I'm going to sense motive anyway. Oh, 18.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're too focused, too just what the fuck's going on to really get a read.
Fair.
You know?
Okay.
Ziva will kind of lean into what the doctor's asking for, and she was like, yes, just come in, sit down, ask me your questions. I had the shrimp. Go ahead. And she would kind of
do you have any, do you mind if I make some coffee? I hate to ask for your amenities, but it's been a long morning.
Mike already made coffee.
Do you mind if I have a cup?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
We're very assertively hands her a cup of
bacon
coffee.
grease on it.
So roll perceptions, anybody who wants to.
How do you think people cook bacon with their hands?
I'm sorry.
Perceptions.
Everybody?
Yeah, anybody who wants
Okay.
to.
Oh, well.
I don't know, man. A little bit afraid of
GG.
perception checks these days.
That's why I asked.
That's not good. 18.
26.
18 for Fel as well.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so Ziva, you notice that as she takes the coffee, her hands are shaking a little bit, and it's like she has to bring a second hand to kind of steady the mug. She takes a long sip. Then she puts it down and she reaches into her coat and pulls out a notepad and a pen. Says, tell me, have you been experiencing any strange symptoms lately? Not sleeping well, not being able to breathe, or hives, or anything like that?
I will happily answer your questions, Doctor, if you'll answer mine. And this may be Emily having a complete brain fart, but did she say that she ate the shrimp?
Who? The doctor?
The doctor.
Listen,
The doctor? No.
spoiler
Okay,
alert,
alright.
guys. It's not the shrimp.
Yeah, I know. No,
yeah, it's definitely
obviously.
not. But as a tool,
as a tool,
it's
yeah.
a valid question.
I'll happily answer your questions if you will answer mine first. Did you eat the shrimp? And she would kind of look at her, trying to put as much emphasis in that, what I'm asking is deeper than the shrimp. You know what I mean?
She says, I did not. I am allergic to shellfish.
Interesting. I'll cut to the chase, Doctor. Yes, I have been experiencing some things. One might call them hallucinations. Is this on your list of conditions that people have been afflicted with?
Yes, this, only one other person has experienced hallucinations. But, yes.
Who might that be?
I am not at liberty to discuss that. I'm sorry.
I think
I don't know, Doc.
we're sharing.
You might need to find yourself at liberty.
And I'll roll an intimidate on that if I need to.
All right.
I mean,
Thought I was corrupted.
he's just tired of the dodginess. That's pretty good. 21.
Okay. She says, I do not know why you are getting so aggressive with me. I really do not want to tell you this, but I fear that you will hurt me if I do not. Is this the case? Is this what you are telling me?
Orin just nods.
Ziva will interject a little bit. She'll actually, before she does anything, she'll ping in Orin's head and just be like, I hope you know what you're doing. And she'll just kind of stare at the doctor. She's gonna back his play.
She says, okay. You are asking what other guests had hallucinations?
Yeah, you said one more had a hallucination.
It was one of the buzz blades. Please don't make me tell you anymore. I am not here to lie to you or to create any problems. I am simply trying to find the source of an outbreak. Now, you have a reputation of being a protection agency. I am coming to you for help, to talk to me about particular things that you may have been experiencing. I think it is the shrimp. You said you did not eat the shrimp. Have you been experiencing symptoms? Is this a symptom? She looks to the rest of you.
No, he's always this way. I think you forget,
not really.
So,
we've intimidated the shit out of a lot of people.
but
We've
not a nice
tortured
doctor
people.
lady who's trying to do her job. At that, Ziva would say, "Yes, this is a symptom. We are all scared. Everyone is nervous, and I apologize for the escalation of the situation. But yes, this is something that we are not familiar with. We are a protection agency, and we are more than capable of handling things head on and physically, but with things that go bump in the night and fuck with our heads, it's a little more challenging. So I apologize for the abruptness of my colleagues. And I mean, I'll try and smooth it over. I don't know if I can with the diplomacy, but
Sure.
okay, so that is going to be a 32.
Yeah, she kind of calms down and kind of just looks at you. She says, yes, this is not the first time one of these conversations has not gone well. I don't know what is going on here, and it is making me very nervous. Please, for the sake of science and understanding, tell me everything that has happened to you.
And Fell speaks up. He's been sitting on the sofa or on one of the chairs just watching this lady this whole time. Fell speaks up, said, I had a goddamn eyeball coming out of my fucking mouth. It knocked my teeth out. And then it was gone. It wasn't there. But I fucking felt it. The effects are there. I was hurt from it. The fuck is going on, Doc?
Did you eat the shrimp?
I don't fucking know. I had drinks that night.
Doc, and Mike speaks up from the back, like, imagine where the kitchen is, you know, just munching on bacon. He's like, hey, Doc, look, I'm not, an educated man, per se, but I'm gonna be frank with you, I don't think it's the shrimp. I didn't have no shrimp, and I saw
Yeah.
And I don't feel like going to the whole thing, but I'll tell her about my vision, right?
Exactly.
And her eyes go wide, and you see almost a sense of panic kind of creep over her face. This is very distressing. I'm sorry, I have to go. Please communicate with me with any further hallucinations or symptoms that you might have. Something terrible is outbreaking here, and I must find out what it is. Please tell me anything that happens.
Ziva would just nod, and as she,
or it'll move out of the way and he'll open the door for her and kind of gesture for her to be able to leave. And
as she was saying that, can I do a sense motive to see if she was genuinely shocked or
Sure.
I mean,
Absolutely.
oh god, I want to know all the things. Ball sack. That's only a 20. Yeah, it's only a 20.
She says to the doctor.
It's coming out of my mouth. Breaking my teeth.
Everywhere.
Just everywhere.
Normally, nope, never mind.
Yeah, as she's about to go out the door, I'm like, hey, Doc, I think you know and we all know
Yes, I
this
did
ain't
that.
no food poisoning.
This new information, that you are correct.
Well, Doc, if you find anything else, for fuck's sake, let us know, okay?
What did you roll in that sense motive, Emily?
20.
Yeah, you can tell that she was legitimately shocked, and whatever panic that she was trying to hide before is now pretty clear on her face. So, the color drained from her face. You could almost tell that she was hoping that it was the shrimp.
Yeah. Yeah. Please tell me you had the
we
shrimp.
gathered.
No.
Not so much that she was using the shrimp as a cover up, right?
She was hoping.
She was legitimately.
It was
hoping.
simple.
I just wanted to stop by with this
As
bucket
she's
of popcorn
heading out the
shrimp.
door, like going, like closing, Ziva would say, "Doctor, we will gladly share our information if you will share any more with us. I'm not asking for specifics. I won't push you to reveal patients, but let us know so that we can keep our heads on a swivel, as it were."
I will do daily check-ins with you.
Thank you.
Yes.
But please don't eat any shrimp.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor? She says in the hallway before she leaves.
Ask.
Can you keep an eye on the other guest?
Don't worry, Doctor, we already were. And she would kind of wink at her, trying to be nice-spirited.
She pulls up her personal comm unit, taps her fingers on it a couple times, and your personal comm units come on, and you see that she's just signed up the APA, like a contract with the APA through your app. She's officially hired you,
Oh,
the
shit.
APA,
Okay.
to check out what the fuck's going on here.
On the job, boys.
We on the clock now, baby.
Vacation's
Yeah.
over.
And then she leans into you, Captain, right before she leaves, and she says, "Keep an eye on that bearded man, Mr. Vance. Agitation and irritability is one of the symptoms of whatever it is that is going on here."
And she would whisper back and just kind of saying, like, "If it makes you feel any better, he is this way all of the time, so hopefully he is one of the least affected."
She
And
kind
she
of
would just
smirks
smile.
and kind of like laughs nervously. Yes, that is actually the first time I've laughed today. Thank you. But now I must go study.
Well, yeah, Orton will close the door and be like, "Look, I'm sorry. I don't trust anybody up here."
Well, buddy, I don't know if going and threatening everybody's the best way to go about doing this. I'm no diplomat. I don't fucking know, but like, she seems scared.
I think that we
Yeah.
should save our intimidation tactics for those who earn it. I understand your frustration, and I know that you are a straight shooter in all, both metaphorically and otherwise, but we may have to go about this a little bit more eggshells, yes?
All right, fair enough, Cap. But I'm tired of sitting around.
She will telepathy to you and say, "I'll tell you when we get to play rough."
Orton will nod.
Let's jump over to Kuiper. What are you doing with as this is going? I will say the doctor never comes to see you.
Yeah, and he's just a little annoyed about it because he could have been doing other shit while waiting for this guy. Already had another espresso prep for him or her.
Her.
Yeah,
Yep.
Her.
For her. It's just like, nope, just kind of like looking at the watch. Like, I got it, Jimba. And then just like at that point, he's already done his research. Is there anything that you can tell me or about Talk, if you recall?
What you know is that he has a pretty infamous reputation of kind of almost like paparazzi type deal, where he makes a living and makes his money off of like sneaking into places and getting footage of famous people doing embarrassing shit, or like
Works for TMZ.
yeah, but like a little bit more nefarious than even that, right? Like, because not beholden to an official network, like, so like if it was TMZ, like
Oh, he's like
holds
European
barred.
TMZ freelancer.
Right.
He doesn't get in trouble for this shit?
You would think that he would. When
I
you
am
research,
very, very sneaky, sir.
when you research, you see that there is an inordinate amount of civil suits against him. No less than 30 cases pending against him. But you also find out in your research that he has a pretty extensive legal team that helps keep that at bay for him. And he just seems to be just sneaky enough to avoid any criminal charges, you know?
Wow. All right. Okay. All right. Noted.
Sounds like a real piece of work.
Yeah. He's going to actually head off, just start going down to where all the shops and everything are, all the, different places and everything. And I think he's going to pull up his data pad. Mm-hmm. And he's going to just, because right at this point, I'm assuming he's got the APA friended. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I suppose he's going to say, like, we need to meet. And just that.
We should tote some goats, hang out.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you up?
Hey, you Yeah.
What time are we supposed to meet with Philip?
Like 8:30 at night.
Oh, okay, after he gets off.
Yeah.
And
It's like
we're
really early in
supposed
the
to
morning
have-
still, right? Or no, it's like 9 o'clock. Yeah. Or 9:30, yeah.
It's like 9:30, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
And we're having dinner with Cathessa at
7:30.
7:30, sorry.
So like it's just like kind of a chill day. Like I guess I just want you guys to kind of briefly tell me what you're doing with your day.
Or we'll go find Kuiper,
Okay.
I mean,
Ziva has some shopping that she wants to get done with the upcoming dinner dates and meetings. She's got a couple things that she wants to grab.
Okay.
Yeah, Fell's gonna head over to Wild Apples, find a table in the corner, and start seeing if he can, try and poke around the network. He's connected to some type of like Wi-Fi type setup here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just wanting to see if he can not really break his way in. He's probing right now, trying to get a feel for their network and the security they have.
Okay.
And you totally have clearance to do that now because we're officially contracted. You're just doing pen tests.
I will say, and I don't think I've said it before, but like when you go there, you see there are like other guests here than just the like named NPCs that you've met, right? There's about 20 to 30 other guests here.
All right, new
But
plan. I'm gonna go and talk to every single one of them, and I want names.
You better
for
have
each.
a voice for every.
So you're doing shopping, Ziva. Fel is doing just kind of scoping the infosphere of New Elysium. Kuiper and Orin are going to meet. And so what's Mike going to do?
Wasn't I supposed to go meet with Corin again?
All right, you have a
Gym?
boxing
I gotta
match
go
to
spar.
do. A little sparring match. Let's start real quick with the shopping. Just tell me what you're getting, or if it's even the main cool thing that you're getting.
Perfume.
Okay.
Pheromone perfume.
Pheromone perfume.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
For a
okay.
human.
Okay.
And the other one I'll hold on to.
All right. Let's go to Orin and Kuiper.
yeah, so I guess Orin will meet Kuiper somewhere. I don't.
Let's say.
Where are you?
Okay, I'm looking at the app real quick. Let's go to what is it? What's that quiet place? Contemplation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Kuiper beats him there, right?
Yeah.
Or they'll just walk up, find Kuiper sitting at the table or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's like a super sleek, futuristic style coffee shop / like almost yoga studio. Like there, it's just lots of like spacious seating and soft seating, and like it's all very, very chill.
Yeah, so I'm going to be like stationed off, like away from any kind of ears in the cornfield, so to speak.
Yeah, kind of around the corner, away from the coffee bar. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
the
the
darker
kind of in,
area,
like the little back corner.
right?
Got it. All right.
Yeah, so Orin walks up, sits down across from Kuiper and leans in.
Vargas.
Vance? I'm surprised none of the others actually came to see me.
They're a little tied up. How'd you sleep?
I have had it better, but it wasn't bad. It's always my waking times that seem to bother me now. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. The good doctor came and paid a visit to our room this morning.
What the fuck was that all about? She never came to see me.
After we got done with her, maybe she didn't want to. Captain seems to think I didn't take a light enough touch with her, but...
Oh.
I'm just...
Well, did you at least get anything out of her?
Well, we did find out,
And then Orn will just go off and explain the details. I don't want to have to repeat all
of
this.
course, go ahead.
But yeah. He'll explain the details to him, kind of catch
him
her
up.
up to speed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Interesting. You know, I was doing a bit of digging myself, if you know what I mean. I've actually been thinking about that Yosoki that we met earlier. I was considering re-establishing contact with that individual. The Talk was his name.
yeah.
Yes, I really think that we should, by we, I mean I think that was kind of blown whenever your Vatani friend kind of hacked his eyeball. I mean, Guevos to him, but still. Still, we need to, people like him are assets in my line of work. And I think we could use that. It's typically, they just have a motivation, and we just have to use that against him. So I think I'm going to, if you want to pass that word on to the rest, I will keep you updated.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll do the same. The captain is supposed to be meeting with Cathessa later.
Oh, she's meeting
And,
up with... Yes, I heard. I actually received the same message. Yes, someone named Rami as well. I didn't meet them, but I imagine they went to the gala as well.
Yeah, anyway, Mike and I have to go see Philip later. I think this is going to be related to the little episode on the security ship.
Well, you have good luck with that. I prefer not to bother with him.
Well, yeah, I'm right there with you, champ, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
By the way, did you happen to see any kind of markings on that doctor, the good doctor?
None that I noticed, no.
Okay, all right. Just
Philip's got a nice shiner, though.
I noticed that. Yeah, so just keep your eyes peeled, and we'll meet back.
So Oren
got
and
it.
Kuiper spend the afternoon plotting. I like it.
Scheming.
Scheming's better. Yeah.
Right.
Let's cut to the gym. And
Well, before we do, I wanted to say, I believe, as per the canon, I've got the Corin thing lined up and an augmentation lined up. I don't know if they're both today.
yeah, they are.
Okay.
So, well, you have the fight first, I think, and so you get there, and Corin's already there, and he's in the ring, and you see a pair of orange boxing gloves draped over the ropes, waiting on you.
Oh, nice. My color.
Yeah. I looked at some of your old tapes.
Did you now?
Yeah.
Did you find that interesting? I've never seen you fight. I've seen you play Britaurus, but I'll be interested to see how you fare in the ring.
Well, hopefully, it'll be a good sparring. Thanks for coming. As I said, it's good to do some working out with somebody who, a little bit more wizened like myself.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, this is where I feel at home anyways. Need to blow off some steam, clear my head.
So we did this boxing match, but we did it off air just because we didn't want to, spend another 30 minutes going through the mechanics. But let's just kind of talk through the fight as it happened. So the first round, I think you would say it was kind of a feeling out round.
Yeah, very much so. Not a ton of damage from either one. A few good shots. Decent amount of, more defensive kind of clinches and maneuvers and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you see that Corrin is like really like paying attention. Like most of that fight, he's just like watching,
Most of that round?
Yeah, most of that round. And he says, all right, I see you. You've got some new moves. I like it. Let me show you what I got, And so then it goes to round 2, right?
Right. And round 2, to put it lightly, pops the fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a slugfest for sure. I think total damage done in that round by Mike was 29 damage in that round, and Corrin himself did 21. Lots of punches, very little defense in that round. And you notice, like, as he's hitting you, his eyes seem to dilate, like almost as if he's getting into like a bloodlust,
corruption,
a bloodlust state, like, and he's just like hitting you. And he's like hitting you hard, like a little harder than like what a spar would be, like he's like landing those punches,
Yeah, I mean, my kind of thought with this round is like they start off, feeling each other out for a second, but as soon as one of them lands a good shot on the other, it just goes back and forth, right? Like, and they both probably get into like, we're not sparring anymore, we're fighting. Right.
And so like at the end of that round, he took some hits too. I mean, he took, you definitely won that round. And so he's got like a little blood trickling out of the corner of his mouth and a little blood coming down out of his nose. And he like sticks his tongue out and like licks the blood and then runs it across the front of his teeth. He's like, yeah, I'm not so old after all, am I? Come on, let's go another round. And like he seems like real agitated, but he's ready to go. So what does round 3 look like?
Round 3, which we didn't mention, round 1, technically he won. Like, they felt each other out. He kind of outpointed Mike, right?
Okay.
Just landed a few more accurate punches, as it were, but not a lot of damage. Second round, they go ham, start just beating on each other. But Mike fairly decisively wins that round by about 8 damage, right? So once they get into the like bloodlust phase, that's where Mike thrives. So he landed some hard shots on him, a couple of haymakers, in fact. And then the third round is incredibly close, like super even.
Yeah, he's coming at you, like, and you're having to put up a little bit more defense, kind of hold him up a little bit. I think at one point you did actually clinch him in the third round, and so like. But, like, when you had him in that clinch, you can just hear his breathing, like, really ragged and raspy. And, like, you can hear him grinding his teeth, like, as he's, like, locked up with you. You know?
And I think that bloodlust is ultimately kind of his undoing if you're scoring the round, like, by points or by damage or whatever. Because he attempts a straight counter, tries to, like, dodge one of my shots and land a hard one on me, but he's too, like, in this... anger mode and messes it up, fails the straight counter, which opens up a couple of good shots for Mike, and he ends up landing the heavier shots, more shots, and barely winning the round by just a couple of damage.
Yeah, and at the end, roll a perception check, like as the little buzzer or the bell goes.
That's a natural 20, my man.
Yeah, so as like you guys are kind of locked up and throwing punches and stuff, the bell rings and you step back from each other. For half a second, you see that his eyes have gone like full black.
Oh.
But then like he blinks and opens them again and they're regular eyes. Oh man, that was exhilarating. Thank you so much for a good fight, Mike. I see you still got the moves.
You're not too bad yourself, he says while he's like probably wiping a little blood off his nose or whatever. He's like, hell, did you ever consider a career in boxing?
I did.
Better than some of the bums I've beaten.
Yeah. Brutaris pays better, man.
Well, that depends on how far you go.
Well, I'm on the Absalom Buzzblades and have had a long career there and won like 9 out of the 12 seasons that I've
I'm not
been a
shitting
part
on
of.
your career. I'm just saying if you become champion of the world in boxing, you get a pretty hefty payday as well. And you've got talent. You've got skill.
Well, looks like you're getting old.
Well, I think I won.
Yeah, like you won, but he still says that, and he just says, yeah, I mean, it's a weird turn for him to say. And he's like, well, maybe my time in sports isn't done. And he like confidently slips out under the ropes and just kind of leaves you there a little, probably irritated, considering what you're feeling too with everything, like he just called you old after you won, and he was like giving it his all, and you were still just kind of still sparring. You weren't even giving it your all, like, and you could tell that he was like throwing punches as hard as he could and like barely hurt you,
Right.
Well, how does Mike feel about that experience?
I mean, probably a little confused by his actions, by Quarren. Whereas normally he'd be really grateful just for the opportunity to hang out with him, to spar with him in particular. But also, like, as probably is always the case when he gets to exert himself, like, a little more relaxed than he was at least previously. I mean, like, the gym's, like I said, where he goes and blows off steam. So, I mean, he's still uneasy, but it was probably good for him to throw some punches,
Yeah. I mean, you definitely seem to work off some of that irritation. So like, it's not quite as like on the surface as it was. You know what I mean? Like you kind of got into your zone a little bit and are able to kind of bring the pressure down a little bit, the boil down to a simmer.
Right. And I think like before he left, Mike kind of almost would have wanted to ask like, hey man, you doing all right? But like, just let it go. It was like really like, all right, maybe not the time. Which is kind of him reflecting on how he's had some weird effects and stuff going on. So it's like, who am I to, ask if you're feeling weird when I'm feeling weird?
Well, yeah, as you're kind of having those thoughts in your head, your app chimes with a reminder for your augmentation. So you don't have to role play that. Just tell me what you got.
Yeah. I love how responsible of a citizen he is. He goes and gets in a fist fight and then goes and has surgery. So a pretty cheap little augmentation, honestly. Oop, I pulled up the wrong page. Oh my goodness. He's going to get pressurized lungs.
Nice.
So they're really cheap. They cost like 130 credits, but they let you breathe or hold your breath for an hour, even in the vacuum of space. So like his vision of like his past memory of being waterboarded, plus the vision that him and Oren had of like almost getting sucked out into space and suffocating during the whole Gardenzio conversation has got him freaked out about being in a situation where he can't breathe. So
I mean, and when you thought you were going to drown in the pool.
Right. I mean, like, so many things have occurred in just a few days that have, like, been so lung-centric,
Yeah, makes sense. Did you do any other shopping?
Nah, not really.
Okay. So, Phil, I mean, you said you're just kind of, Phil. You just said you're kind of browsing. I mean, and you get the sense that it's a robust infosphere, full access to, like, a lot of, like, research libraries, and like kind of lots of self-help stuff is available like on the New Elysium's library. There's martial arts classes, there's yoga classes, there's philosophy, there's all sorts of like great information provided to the guests there. Okay. And you've already kind of spent some time with the app itself. You're still working on that in the evenings, and so we'll give you another roll on that tonight. And then,
So Fell's specifically looking for any potential security holes or anything that could be potentially exploited, or back doors, or some way to penetrate the network more than just the surface level consumer stuff. God, these terrible rolls tonight. It's a 21.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just like connected to the wireless basically here, like the shell that you're operating in is pretty secured. It's pretty locked up. You can't really get out of the shell from just your app or your phone or whatever,
All right. So he's going to make a mental note that he's going to need some type of terminal access, whether it's through a wireless hack or a remote hack or whatever. But
did you do any shopping that day?
no, I spent all my money on that augmentation. Just about.
Nice. Kuiper, you have an augmentation today too.
Yes, I do. And he gets that little alarm that his augmentation session is today. So he's going to go ahead and make his way over to Titan's Rest, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he's going to, I guess, head over there. And who's actually running the place?
It's not Dr. Lohman today. Dr. Avron, the Rasona Avron.
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my greeting and ask. I guess I wanted to start off with just asking him a couple of just routine questions.
Okay.
See what I could get from him. Any kind of information. So like for example, like if he's been working there long, Philip Cosner is a good boss. And if he's treated well, things like that. And I want to do, she, sorry. And just wanted to see if, like, maybe she had any markings on her, perception, anything like that.
So you're just asking her this kind of in the lobby, in the waiting room before you go into the...
Yes. Yeah.
She says that she's only been working there a year. Mm-hmm. She's actually one of the newer employees here. She says she loves Philip. He's, like, almost too nice. And that she really takes most of her instruction and orders from Dr. Sidrani, who seems to be the one that's actually kind of running a lot of the things around here, or trying to, the best that she can.
And I want to ask the Keon Reese question. Anything?
No, she doesn't know him.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Other than that, I just want to tell her I want to get some work done. And so I'm going to make an odd request, though.
Okay.
I just want to be like, please, can we do this in darkness? The lights are quite bright in here.
In darkness? I mean, it's going to be a little hard to see to do the what kind of surgery are you getting? What kind of augmentation?
Well, I'm actually getting two augmentations. One is going to be for pressurized lungs, and also one for glass skin.
All right. I mean, listen, I'm going to need you to sign a waiver. I mean, I can see in the dark, but this is going to be it's a little unorthodox. But hey, you're the guest. If you want it in the dark, then I'll do it in the dark, but I need you to sign this paper real quick, all right?
And just kind of sucks through his teeth. All right, okay, here you go. And just kind of like just slaps the pen down back on the desk.
All right, and so she does it successfully. You hear her kind of like tut a little bit, like, dang it, but she manages to...
Just what you want to hear.
Yeah,
exactly.
Dang it.
She manages to do the work well. She's good at her job, and so you do have those augmentations.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's.
Sorry. It's real quick. I just want to send a message to Barreldor at some point after my sparring match. Just be like, hey man, like, hit me up when you get a chance. I wanted to see if Corin's doing okay.
Yeah, he'll send you a message saying I'm I'm at Wild Apples, until about. I think I'm gonna be hanging out here all night. Actually, they got a dartboard and they got foosball and.
There's just a joy in this dark place.
This is like highfalutin, high-end place, and he's like, they got a fucking dartboard, y'all.
Party don't stop till I leave.
So I mean, I guess while we're waiting for our dinner engagements or whatever, I probably would head over to Wild Apples and like say hey to y'all that are hanging out there, but go hang out with Barador.
Yep. All right, cool. Well, let's cut to the evening, and we're going to start with the dinner with Contessa. And so, Fel, are you were invited to this dinner. So the two of you go. Kuiper, you're invited here, right? And Contessa is already at the table, and Rami and Indigo 13 are also present. You guys aren't late. They were just early. And, Contessa kind of smiles and waves you over with one of her arms. And this is a beautiful restaurant, like dimly lit, very like soft lighting. Again, it's very like futuristic, but it's not like
kitschy.
Cyber future, like it's like really hyper modern, but with lots of class.
Dig it.
And there's already a couple bottles of wine on the table, ready to go, and you have your seats available. So yeah, you can walk in there.
Awesome, yeah. Definitely do that. She would, Ziva would wave at Kuiper and, nod and greet everybody. Just kind of a little small talk, check up on everybody.
Contessa says,
Yes, I'm so glad that you arrived. Please join me as we taste something that's not shrimp. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. It sounds like non-shrimp is, well, all right. How many other people are in here? Is it
like I'm sorry,
packed?
always service shrimp.
Oh, God. Shrimp
so there's
pecans.
this is like a 10-table restaurant.
Okay.
And like 8 of the tables have people at them.
Okay. So I will say this, and you tell me when. One of Ziva's purchases was a ring of whispers.
Okay.
So essentially you get to, you use up to 5 names that you attune to the ring, and they have to be proper nouns, or, proper names rather. And it gives you a +5 insight bonus to hearing-based perception checks, to hear those names.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So she would kind of like be using that as other people are in the room and space around her. So whenever you feel like I should do a perception, or I'll ask. I don't know how you want to play that.
What are you listening for?
So the names that I have attuned are Eclipse Innovations, Kaon Reese, Christoph, Kuiper Vargas, and then my name.
Okay. All right. And
Noted.
And this is if you hear if anybody's talking about it in the vicinity.
Yeah, and it's essentially like this allows you to potentially hear a name being spoken a room away or even through soundproof glass, but not any other sounds or conversation, just the names.
Okay. It's good to know. So you kind of have that activated at all times.
Yeah, so but I do have to do a perception check, so I just wanted to... Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, you have your dinner, and Contessa is like ordering like one of everything from the menu. You can see that she's a person that likes to taste
She's a foodie.
everything. So
She's a sensate.
Yeah.
So she just gets like a little, she only eats like one bite of every dish, and then she like offers it to the rest of you.
Please eat. Taste this wonderful food. Don't you think this is good? I think that the eggs
texture.
a la Deoxia could be a little bit cooked more, but this is still very, very high class food.
Yes, the seasonings are quite good, but the texture just does seem a little off. I understand what you're saying.
This seems good to me. I mean, fuck their eggs.
Indigo 13 kind of like laughs, like giggles at that, and everybody else kind of is just like, yep. But it's a nice dinner, and everybody's like very colloquial and friendly. And then as like it's wrapping up, kind of before dessert, and everybody's kind of leaning back in their chairs, Cathessa says, "So," and she leans in.
I lean in.
Do you think that there is something strange going on here?
And then she leans back and like laughs like real boisterously, and
Yeah. Ooh, before she says anything, can I get a sense motive on that?
Do
I
that,
don't
girl.
know.
Do
I'm
that.
so
Sure.
nervous
Yeah, sure.
about everybody. I don't trust anybody.
You know what? I'm going to do that too.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 19 on the die. That is going to be a 33 for me.
Damn.
Oh, okay. Well, damn. I guess that's only. It's only a 26 for me.
All right. Well, both of you still can tell that she's like trying to like put on the show of being the travel critic for anybody that might be watching. But she definitely leaned in and seems genuinely like, what's up?
Right.
Rami, for her part, looks very interested at this. She was kind of being just politely there most of the throughout the conversation and the dinner. But when Cathessa brings that up, she doesn't say anything. But you notice that she exchanges glances with Indigo 13, and I'm sorry that they exchange glances with Indigo 13, and they don't say anything and just seem to be interested in how you all are going to respond.
Ziva would kind of look over at Kuiper and then look back and say,
Fel's going to hold up a finger.
okay.
Before, like, seeing that Ziva's about to say something, Fel holds up a finger, flags down a waiter, and says, "Hey, can I borrow a pen real quick?"
Sure.
And he takes it, scribbles on on a napkin, "Turn off your comms or your comm units,"
Ooh.
and then hands back the shields it to where the server can't see what's being written. Hands the pen back, and then just kind of slides it and gestures to pass that along, and turns his off.
Yeah.
Super smart.
My boy.
Ziva would make a show of doing that in front of
Yes.
Cathessa.
Yes.
Like, this is what we're doing. If you want to talk, let's do that.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
should also point out that both Ziva and Cathessa can communicate telepathically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great point. I forgot about sharing telepathy.
they all follow suit, though.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Cap. Just
No,
precautions.
that was. It's one of the many things I love about you. You are a cautious soul. And Ziva would just kind of say, "I don't think it was the shrimp," and would just kind of like sit back a little bit and sort of watch their responses.
Cathessa chuckles.
No, it was not the shrimp. I think that there's something very nefarious going on here. I want to keep pretending like things are alright, because I think that somebody is hiding something.
And Rami kind of leans forward and just holds out her data pad, and on it is a message, and it's not through the app, and it just says, "Check your apps. I do not have it. Be careful."
Ziva would telepathically ask Rami, you don't have the app? Like, just to clarify.
Yeah,
Just
she
kinda-
nods.
Okay. And Ziva would nod back and just be like, okay. I don't want to check the app now though, because we just turned off our comms.
She says, and
like,
when
that
she
makes
kind of, she kind of sees that little hesitation. She says, "So, Madam Ziva, please tell me about the pools of paradise. What new features have you installed there since we last spoke?" And you can just kind of go on with that. So, we don't have to role play all that out. How much information do you want to give Cathessa and Rami? Let's just kind of establish what you share.
I would want
if anything.
I would want to ask them, did you get a visit from the doctor?
That's a good question. Great question.
They would tell you that Cathessa did, Rami did not.
Interesting.
Okay.
But Indigo 13 will tell you that they had a appointment scheduled at 10 with the doctor, but the doctor never showed.
At 10. All right.
And what time was Cathessa's appointment?
She had hers at 8:30.
Okay. All right.
She stopped after us.
She stopped, but did she just go to research, or did she get got?
She did.
So,
oh Lord.
Musings after dinner or throughout dinner, I'm sure.
Right.
So we've got one more thing to do, I think, this week is that we need Oren and Mike to go visit with Phil and Phil. God damn it. Phil.
I was like, Phil's coming?
Phil and Kane.
He's going to have 2 dinners tonight.
Hell yeah. Hey, hungry boy.
He's 14 feet tall. I mean,
18.
18 now.
So they,
Okay.
23.
Yeah.
70 feet tall.
So they had asked you to meet them in one of the boardrooms, the meeting rooms.
Okay.
And so, you go there, you meet them at 8 o'clock, and they're set up in there with a hollow screen connected to like a data pad. It's off at the moment. And you see Kane at one end of the table, and you see Phil at the other end of the table, and you see a couple other security guards kind of just standing in the corner.
It's an ambush.
And Phil with...
We're both armed, dude. It's all good.
Yeah, we'll fuck them up.
Phil says, kind of like with like an actual forced smile. And at this point, his eyes swollen enough that like no amount of makeup is covering it up. And he says, "Hey, I'm really sorry about this, but there's just a matter that we have to clear up, and well, I wanted to make sure that I was here because I have some responsibility in it. So if you could please have a seat." And Kane is just sitting there scowling.
Oren takes a seat and returns the stare. You know what I mean? He's just mean mugging him.
I mean, Mike's not worried about that motherfucker. He's just like turns to Phil. He's like, I feel like I've just walked into the principal's office.
So Phil says, we called you here tonight because, well, listen, I know that I told you and took you to the pirates. But apparently after I left, some things went down, and Mr. Zeffel over here is not too happy about the injuries that his prisoners have. He says, "Yes, I thought that this was a prestigious security company, and here they come brutalizing helpless prisoners."
Sorry, what injuries?
Do you say that in character?
Yeah. I mean, like, I grabbed him by the throat. I didn't rip it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like, what injuries are you talking about, mate? We didn't hurt nobody.
You didn't hurt nobody. And, like, he pulls out a remote, turns on the holovid, and you see some security footage. And you see it's like looking down at the little brig hallway. And you see yourselves come into the hallway. Talk to the 2 guards that are in there. They walk out. You're talking to... You can't see the prisoners yet because of the angle, that is showing you. And you see yourselves talking, into the cell, getting more and more agitated and animated. And you see Mike, like, reach in through the bars and grab somebody. And then all of a sudden, you see you do all sorts of crazy behavior. And you start just smashing. You see yourself smashing this prisoner against the bar. Just... And then throw him down. And then you start, like, sliding against the wall. And Oren is like... You see yourself trying to, kind of panicking for a second and then trying to calm him down. To no avail, and you see Mike just raging out and just sliding, like dragging his claws across the wall. And then he says, do you want to see it from a different angle? And he flips it. And you can see the prisoner now. And you see 2 men in there. But neither one of them is Gardenzio. And we'll fucking see ya.
It's a setup.
Oh,
no. It's a setup. I'm going back to fucking...
What has Mike been doing while everybody else has been asleep?
No, you're not going to go to prison because we're going to figure this shit out and fuck those guys. Fuck them.
I mean, dude, we'll just fucking kill these assholes, like, before Mike goes to prison.
This episode has been sponsored by Roll20. This is how we roll.